For the past 3 years, Brazil's far-right president Jair Bolsonaro has continually spread fake news about a small city in Sao Paulo called Araraquara. We sent our correspondent Brian Mier there to find out why.
4 years as U.S. president, Donald Trump singled out the city of Chicago, constantly using it as an example of everything he thought was bad. Since taking the Brazilian presidency, Jair Bolsonaro has done exactly the same thing with a city in São Paulo called Araraquara.
Então tem prefeito aí que cometeu barbaridade, como o de Araraquara.
Our city government is an antagonist to Bolsonaro. We are against his anti-vaccine policies of death. We believe in saving lives and supporting science, something that he is also against. This is why he constantly attacks this government, which is on the side of science, vaccine and life, and strengthening the public health system, which is something he wants to destroy.
When Araraquara became the first city in Brazil to fully adopt WHO lockdown guidelines for COVID-19, President Bolsonaro announced that the population was starving to death and sent the army in to distribute food. Last week, he returned to the subject, falsely claiming that hungry people in Araraquara are eating cats and dogs.
We are victims of fake news because during this entire pandemic, we have implemented an adequate food security policy. We have been delivering food to vulnerable families the whole time.
It's not just the fact that the Araraquara government contradicts federal government COVID-19 guidelines that bothers President Bolsonaro. What really seems to bother him is the fact that 95% of the population has ignored his advice and taken at least one dose of the vaccine.
We show people the numbers of people who have gotten sick and died without taking the vaccine. Our health department uses the strategy of convincing people by showing the numbers and the reality of how important it is to follow science.
Brian Mier, TeleSUR, Araraquara.
Thank you, Brian, for the report.